In this video, I grabbed this Workforce ES-400 Epson scanner because I wanted to start scanning in a lot of collectible cards online for resale, and this is supposed to be a scanner that's helpful with that, as well as just a normal paper scanner. It's supposed to be a really good kind of paper scanner. But let's get this thing unboxed and kind of see what this is all about, and then we'll try to get it set up on my computer and kind of go over that process as well. So hopefully everything is going to work out nicely for me, and this is going to be a good scanner. But right away, looks like we have our cord to connect it to the computer. This kind of cable is definitely one to pay attention to because it's not your typical connection cable. I have a printer that uses this cable as well. So you can buy a second version of this cable in case you were to lose it. Looks like we have our power brick. We have our power cable that goes into the outlet there. We have a lot of foam. If we can get this out. And we have the scanner itself. And this thing is not as big as I was thinking it was going to be. It's actually a good manageable size. It's definitely well packaged for us. Looks like we have our charging, our power port, and our port to connect to our computer right here on the back. Lots of blue tape to be removed to get this set up. I do like how this thing was packaged. It was packaged very well. And then this just seems like it's going to be a pretty durable scanner as well. So let's go ahead and get the rest of this blue tape off so that we can actually use this thing. Don't want to break it. Now, as far as scanning baseball cards and stuff, I've seen different videos where people remove this this wheel here because you can. So for this one in particular, what I do know is that you can decide how big of the item you want to scan, which is why I got this for baseball cards, because you can do that. And then I have seen videos of people removing this wheel here, which I'm going to have to figure out how to do. I have a feeling it's probably not like super hard, but I don't want to break my scanner just yet. So we're going to have to go through that and see how people do get that done. But so far, I'm really liking the size of this, and I'm really liking how you can how this folds up to make this scanner pretty compact as well. And then we also have a tray here that you can pull out, and you can flip this up or leave it down. So I really like that this can fold up and be pretty compact when it's not in use. Now let's get this plugged into my computer and see if we can get it set up. All right, so I was able to get this set up. You do have to download some software onto your computer. If you just follow the directions that they give you, that Epson gives you here, it's super simple to do to get that software downloaded. And you can see on my computer, I was able to scan in a bunch of baseball cards. And a big reason why I wanted this scanner was because it has the double-sided, and you can click with your mouse on that, or I'll go ahead and show you guys. Usually I do about 10 cards. That's about what fits. And you want to do it upside down and on the back side. And basically this is why I wanted this scanner. Now, as far as taking this roller out, I'm going to have to mess with that a little bit because, see, if you open it up, they're all just going to fall. But basically, the reason why I wanted this one was because you can scan like that. Now, I'm just doing these like older cards. Now, obviously, not everyone who's getting this scanner is looking at baseball cards, but this is just kind of what I'm demonstrating here. It would be the same with paper. You would want to put it in upside down and backwards. And I like that you can move this back and forth. So as far as these cards go, you can get about 10 stacked up in here comfortably. So you could probably double that with a normal computer paper. And I just like to click the blue button there, and it is going to, oh, sorry, I actually disconnected the cable. So now we have the cable plugged back in. And if we just click that button there, you can see it's going to pop up on the computer now. And you can see it's auto feeding all of the cards. And then you can see we're scanning the front and then the back. And the reason why we did it upside down and backwards is you can see that now everything is right side up. And I just take like a handful, stick them in there upside down and backwards, and then we're going to click the blue button again, and they are going to scan. You can see they're all scanning super quickly. This is like the fastest I've ever been able to get cards in. Something about the ruler, I may or may not remove that. And in case you're not wondering about if you're just getting this for normal, it's because the roller can affect the card. Like it can kind of slightly damage the card, but because these aren't in the best condition cards already, I'm personally not worried about that for these. But I saw a guy, he removed the roller and he was able to scan stuff that was in penny sleeves and even top loaders. He was able to scan if you remove that roller. So that is just something to take note of. I like that you can scan thicker items with this scanner, and I like that it auto feeds everything. And this is really going to speed up my online listing. But this scanner so far, this is going to work out, and you can see how we can move this back and forth. So if you like to scan in like postcards, stuff like that, this scanner should be able to do all of that because you can just change the size, and then you can see that the software auto crops everything. So this is how you want it. And then if I wanted to save this, we're going to hit next. I can click save. And then I can select where I want it saved on here. So I would create a new folder because this is a Dunross card. And then you can select how you want to save it. You can select the file type. And that is what makes this really cool. So for these cards, I want JPEGs. But let's say you're scanning in legal documents, all of that. Maybe you want that to be a PDF. Especially if you're doing legal documents, I would probably say PDF. So I am going to get all my legal documents scanned in as well. So this is going to be able to really like help me increase like my saving documents, so I can actually throw and shred a lot of documents away, and we can save them digitally where they're going to be a lot safer. So very happy with this purchase.